Hey there. Let's talk about something that has fascinated people for centuries, Nostradamus and his mysterious predictions. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, there's no denying the intrigue surrounding this 16th century prophet. His cryptic quatrains have been linked to everything from world wars to natural disasters, and some say his uncanny foresight is still unfolding today. So grab a cup of coffee or tea, if that's your thing, and let's dive into what Nostradamus got right and what might still be waiting in the wings. First off, let's start with the juicy stuff, the predictions that seem eerily accurate when matched to real-world events. Now keep in mind, these interpretations are often debated, but they're still fascinating to explore. One of Nostradamus' most famous quatrains reads, "From the depths of the west of Europe, a young child will be born of poor people. He who by his tongue will seduce a great troop. His fame will increase in the Eastern Kingdom." Many believe this refers to Napoleon Bonaparte, who rose from humble beginnings in Corsica to become Emperor of France. The Eastern Kingdom could symbolize his conquests across Europe, including Italy and Egypt. It's spooky how well this aligns with history, right? Another chilling prediction involves Adolf Hitler. Beasts ferocious with hunger will cross the rivers. The greater part of the battlefield will be against Hyster. Into a cage of iron will the Great One be drawn, when the Rhine child shall observe nothing. Here, Hyster is thought to refer to Hitler, though skeptics argue it's just an old name for the Danube River. The quatrain seems to describe Germany's aggression during World War II, the Allied forces pushing back, and Hitler's eventual downfall. Creepy? Absolutely. Nostradamus allegedly foresaw the devastating fire that destroyed much of London. The blood of the just will be demanded of London, burnt by fire in the year 66. The ancient lady will fall from her high place. Many of the same sect will be killed. This one feels like a direct hit. In 1666, the Great Fire of London raged for days, destroying thousands of homes and iconic landmarks like St. Paul's Cathedral. The mention of many of the same sect could even hint at religious tensions of the time. Hold on to your space helmets for this one. He will come to travel to the corner of Luna, where he will be captured and brought before the king. Of the trip he will bring news, one who was missing for a long time. Some interpret this as referring to humanity's first steps on the moon in 1969. Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin ventured to the corner of Luna, bringing back incredible news and capturing the imagination of the entire planet. Not bad for a guy writing in the 1500s. Now here's where things get really interesting. While many of Nostradamus's predictions seem to align with past events, others remain unfulfilled, or at least not fully realized. Could these be warnings of what's still to come? Let's take a look. One of the most ominous quatrains suggests global conflict on an unprecedented scale. The sky will burn at 45 degrees latitude. Fire approaches the great new city. In an instant, a great scattered flame leaps up when they want to accuse their own leaders. Many believe this describes a nuclear attack or catastrophic event targeting a major city near the 45th parallel. Think cities like Seattle, Minneapolis, or parts of Europe. Some theorists link this to fears of a third world war involving weapons of mass destruction. Yikes. Wait a minute. You might be thinking, didn't we already have that? Well, yes, COVID-19 swept the globe in 2020, and some claim Nostradamus predicted it. But another quatrain hints at an even deadlier outbreak. The year of the great seventh number accomplished. It will appear at the time of the games of slaughter, not far from the age of the great millennium, when the dead will come out of their graves. Interpreters speculate this could refer to a future pandemic that coincides with a major sporting event, like the Olympics. With climate change and antibiotic resistance threatening public health, it's not hard to imagine another global crisis looming. Buckle up for this doomsday scenario. A huge comet will pass close to Earth, its tail stretching across the heavens. Fear and panic will grip all nations, as the end draws near for many. Scientists regularly monitor near-Earth objects, so while this sounds like science fiction, it's not entirely impossible. A large comet or asteroid impact would devastate life on Earth, making this prediction both terrifying and plausible. Nostradamus hinted at the emergence of a powerful figure who would unite and divide the world. A man of power will arise amidst chaos, speaking words of peace but wielding a hidden sword. Through cunning and charm, he will deceive millions until his true nature is revealed too late. Sound familiar? This could apply to any number of modern politicians or influencers, but its ambiguity leaves room for interpretation. Is this someone we've already seen, or someone yet to emerge? So why does Nostradamus continue to captivate us, even centuries after his death? Part of it is human nature. We're wired to seek patterns and meaning, especially in uncertain times. When disaster strikes or chaos unfolds, we turn to figures like Nostradamus for answers, hoping they can provide clarity or comfort. But let's be honest, Nostradamus's quatrains are intentionally vague. They're poetic puzzles open to countless interpretations. That doesn't make them less fascinating. It makes them more versatile. Whether you see them as prophetic warnings or clever wordplay, they invite us to engage with history, science, and philosophy in ways few other texts do. At the end of the day, Nostradamus's legacy is a mix of mystery, speculation, and imagination. While some of his predictions seem to have come true, others remain shrouded in uncertainty. And honestly, isn't that kind of comforting? Knowing that the future isn't set in stone gives us agency to shape it ourselves. So whether you're bracing for a comet strike or eagerly awaiting humanity's next leap forward, remember this. Nostradamus may have offered glimpses of what could happen, but the rest is up to us. What do you think? Are you team skeptic or team believer? Either way, I'd love to hear your thoughts, because discussing Nostradamus is half the fun.